All right, here we go. Another episode of Tempered Podcast. Let's go. What's going on, Emmett?
How you doing?
How you doing? Mm-hmm. Holy moly.
Yeah, we just got back from a workout and then a run.
Dude, we just fucking did shoulder Z barbell press for what, 4 or 5 sets?
Yeah, I think it was like 5 sets.
5 sets.
5 sets. And then 4 sets of flat bench.
Barbell bench press.
Yeah.
And then we got home, and then I ate your food, which was pretty good. It was sweet potatoes, celery, chicken. What else was it? You said turmeric?
Turmeric, black pepper, paprika, and a few other spices in there. And 2 packets of chicken thighs.
Chicken thighs.
Yeah.
It was off the hook. Like that food was pretty damn good. That's what I needed after the gym. Something very big after you work out, so your body and your stomach is full afterwards. And I'll be honest with you, finding out that those plates in the gym today were heavier than the colorful ones.
Yeah. You guys know
Mr. Steele. Hold on. I don't know what he's doing.
Some of the plates over there, and people, I'm pretty sure that everybody's saying, like, when you go to some of these gyms, you'll see some of the racks. They'll have the color coding, like, green for 10, sometimes like, yellow for 25, orange for 45, and then 55 for like maybe purple or something like that. Mm-hmm. But we decided to take the 45 normal plates from the inside of the, part of the gym, and we tried those out to see if they weighed different. And yeah, it did feel heavier compared to those.
Well, I'll tell you this. I don't know why that is, though. And that's what we got to figure out. We need to figure out, right?
I think it's because the rubber that they have on it weighs less than the actual like 45-pound plate that we were using. Right. If you like see it on our channel on TikTok or Instagram, they're just steel with like a small amount of like rubber like coating. Those other ones are meant to be dropped.
Steel.
So they're meant to, like, you can drop them on the ground compared to those that you really shouldn't be dropping those on the ground. So I think that there's just more weight behind them. I don't think they're 45. I think it's a little bit heavier than 45.
The black ones, right?
The black ones, yeah.
The black ones are heavier.
Yeah, I would say so. Also, another fun fact, our hack squat. We were thought that this whole time...
Holy moly. Yeah, no, I was about to say, we thought this whole time that we were pushing a certain amount of weight, and it turns out the hack squat machine itself is 105 pounds, pushing it. So starting at 105 pounds. So when you're under the hack squat, the 2 bars, and you're squatting down and pushing back up, you're pushing 105 pounds, which is crazy. Yeah. It's so crazy. We didn't know that.
No. So he was over here doing 285, and I was doing 265. So this whole time we got the numbers all completely wrong. And I was telling him, I was like, why is this so heavy? This thing is so heavy compared to.
We also didn't know that going in, and then when we found that out, we were just like, holy shit, like this is some heavy weight. And it feels so much harder than the actual barbell squat.
Yeah.
It feels a lot harder.
Yeah.
It's all activation on the quads, a little bit on the calves, a little bit. Because you have to push up. You're pushing up on the pad. You're using your toes, and then you're using your heels to kind of elevate the ground. So you're pushing off with your toes, but you're using your heels to get off the pad. And doing the actual hack squat is a lot harder than we thought, because I think you're on a slant. You're on a slant, and you're pushing up, and you're squatting almost ass to the pad. Ass to the pad, ass to the pad, as Steele is trying to annoy both of us right now. We love him. But it's a difficult thing to do. Especially if you're not warmed up, it can really tax your quads. Like crazy tax your quads. I would definitely say that as I throw this.
Somewhere over there.
Oh my gosh, this is great. My dog is a menace to society. If you guys want to get a French Bulldog, I would reconsider it and think, please get a cat instead. They are menaces, but I love them. Dude, I'll be honest, like these Frenchies are they're crazy. They're so crazy. They're like pit bulls.
I get it.
It's funny because when he met you, he didn't like you, and then now he loves you. But I've gotten him to be around people more, like new people, come to my house, and then I'll just have him be quiet and be like, I'll say, hey, Steele, it's okay. And I'll have them come over to him, and he'll bark at them for a second, then he'll grab his toy immediately because he's like, okay, I can't be myself around them just yet, but at least I can grab my toy and pretend it's playtime. So he's comfortable. That's why he likes to play with the toy and start growling at us or bark at us to whine. Hey, don't lick that.
Yeah.
Next time this dog isn't going to be here.
Yeah, no, I get it.
But what we did find out is that our Z barbell press, which is the seated or floor shoulder press, and the bench press, both we did in one day. So we did both of those today.
Yeah, that's right. So actually, this is a good question. Like, so our training method, like, go into it, because like our training method is bodybuilding, but there are certain like criteria that we like do to make sure that we go up in weight, but we have a criteria that like we use to make sure that if we hit this number. So I'm gonna let you take over, because like you were the one that introduced me to it.
So back in the pandemic, I actually met a guy on Xbox. We were playing Gears of War on the Xbox, and he actually put me onto bodybuilding. He was in Long Island, living with his wife, enjoying himself, and he was really passionate about bodybuilding. Now, mind you, he was enhanced and he was taking steroids. That was one factor. But the other factor was his mindset and teaching me how to actually bodybuild. Because I know nothing about bodybuilding. I knew enough with calisthenics, but I was like, how do you actually grow muscle? Because I always grew up thinking, and this is like my parents and doctors also saying this, is like, oh, well, if you start lifting weights really young or you work out too young, you're going to stunt your growth plates, which is a bullshit fallacy. That's a complete fallacy. Why? Because you see people out there that have worked out and still have been able to grow. I just didn't stretch enough as a kid or eat the right foods as a kid. Maybe I could have been taller, maybe not. Maybe I stunted my growth with like gaming too much or sitting around too long and whatever. But I'll be honest with you, it's a lot of it's genetics. But when it comes to the fact of just bodybuilding, I learned it from him. He taught me the bro split. Monday, chest and triceps, Tuesday, legs, Wednesday, back, Thursday, shoulders, Friday, arms, and then Saturday and Sunday, you're off, and you're just doing whatever the frick you want to do. So I adopted that split for pretty much since the pandemic. And that worked out, and it seemed very simple because that's what he trained me to do. So it stuck with my brain. And then I started to watch more of like Jeff Nippard, or I started to watch more Greg Doucette, Tanner Shuck. Tanner Shuck is like the main guy that I started watching before I met you. That was said, hey, you don't want to be a pencil neck? You got to do these main lifts. Your overhead press, your bench press, your deadlifts, your squats, your front squats, your dips, your pull-ups, your ab wheels. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not doing like half of these things. I'm not deadlifting enough. I'm definitely not utilizing my bench press enough. I'm thinking dumbbells are good enough. And I'm like, why the hell am I just sticking with Steel? Come here. This podcast has been ruined, brought to you by Steel Productions. But I knew I wasn't utilizing the right workouts. And well, I didn't know, but I was like, once I found that out, I knew I wasn't. We gotta get this dog out of here. We gotta get him out of here. He's gonna kill all of us. Next time. Hey, listen, he's Mr. Steel. He's crazy. He's one of the dogs that just doesn't stop. He's a menace to society. But I will say this. As he's making pig noises. This is great. I love it. But how I got out of that was I started doing the cold plunging. And the cold plunging, Wim Hof was famous for. Wim Hof,
I remember you telling me about that.
Older guy, living in the Netherlands, training people breath work, training people to do the cold shower, training people to do cold plunging, jumping into these ice, zero temperature waters, negative degrees. And I was like, well, how does that have effect on my body? Because I've seen Kevin Hart do it on YouTube.
Yeah.
I've seen Joe Rogan do it. It was like a viral clip of him jumping into the cold plunge, like this horse trough or whatever it was, or his tank. And then I was like, well, I want to give this a shot. And this was like during 2024. I was pretty fat. I was pretty overweight. And I was like, what's like the fastest way to lose weight? And I started doing cold plunging and seeing what the benefits were from it. And some of the benefits were faster metabolism. You have a metabolism spike for 4 hours. It increases brown fat, and brown fat is also I think, and don't quote me on this, I think it also helps you lose weight as well. And And then it helps you with your skin, have your skin feel tighter, feel younger. I definitely do. I feel like Superman when I come out of the cold shower or the cold plunge. Now, here's the thing. Does it affect muscle growth? 100%. You know, I wouldn't do the protocol of get up in the morning and go to the gym. This is the protocol I wouldn't do. Just for people who want to listen very carefully. Do not do this.
Yeah.
If you don't want to grow muscle, do not do what I'm about to tell you. So the protocol was, I used to do this too in college. I would do cold plunge in the morning, eat my breakfast, go to the gym, do heavy resistance training, whether it be an all chest day, then the sauna, and then a cold shower, like an ice cold shower. So I started losing muscle.
Yeah,
I still retain muscle.
Yeah, I could see that.
You said, even when we were in class, you were like,
Yeah.
you're losing a lot of weight. I was like, I know. I said, I don't understand why. It's because I was constantly taking cold showers
Right after
I just worked
gym,
out. Even the sauna. Like, you're not supposed to do that. You got, now for weight loss, not bad, but you're gonna lose some muscle, I would assume. But it wasn't good for me. So I stopped doing that. The new protocol now, this is what you guys should listen to, is get up in the morning. Again, do your bed, as my Microsoft app just went off and just notified me. Do your bed, get up,
It notified you to do your bed.
right? Notified me to do my bed. It's in my book. It's in my book. I do my bed. I will usually, because I do run a TikTok channel, as I'm gripping this toy from Mr. Steele, so he's distracted as he sounds like a Mr. Pig. Mr. Pig. Cold shower. I would do a video of me in the cold shower, whether it be talking about a movie review or a video game or just anything, dude, like anything. I would just get myself ready, and then my parents would help me do breakfast since I was living with them upstairs in their house. This is obviously my house, apartment. She would make me oatmeal, chicken, steak, whatever the hell it was, but usually that's later on. And the morning time, my meals would be scrambled eggs or egg whites, oatmeal, avocado toast, which I don't eat toast anymore. I don't eat bread anymore. It's not that great for you. You can look that up. You could fight me in that in the comment section. I don't think bread is great for you. I think it gives me more cortisol actually. Like I've noticed, like I would get a lot more tired and a lot more cortisol spikes. Like I would feel it. I would feel stressed out when I ate bread. Pertains to when I didn't eat bread.
I kind of feel you on that one. That's something that I have always been like dealing with as well. Like too much carbs or like bread carbs, pizza, stuff like that. That would just make me like crash. So I understand. Yeah, and so I can understand that. But go on.
So I'd go to the gym, heavy resistance training, do the sauna, cold shower. That was terrible. But now here's a new protocol. Wake up, do your bed, do your cold shower in the morning. The reason why I say do the cold shower in the morning because it wakes you up. Andrew Huberman said this, and I'm going to say this right now. 6 hours after you finish your workout, it's okay to do a cold shower. Would I recommend it? No, I think it's the cold plunges and cold showers are great for the morning time to wake your ass up. If you want to do cold shower, if you're losing weight, if you're an overweight guy or overweight woman and you want to lose weight quickly, safely, I'd say cold shower is fine after the workout. If you want to lose weight and you don't care about losing too much muscle. You know, you'll lose a little bit of muscle, but you won't lose a lot, especially if you're eating your calories, you're eating your protein, your sweet potatoes, your chicken, your steak, this, that, and the third. Your water, I drink a lot of water. I don't drink anything but water, really. Protein shakes here and there, but it's also with water or A2 milk. That's another thing I drink, A2 milk. Thank you, Oscar Patel. That guy's also on YouTube. He's a looks maxer, master looks maxer.
Okay.
Looks maxing in a sense that, you ever heard of thumb pulling?
You've told me about it. Yeah. But like, hold on. Finish like, okay, so what's the protocol for like the lifting part before we go into like the protocol of like you thumbing?
Fucking thumbing.
You thumbing.
The protocol is utilize your heavy compound lifts. So let's say it's Monday. I used to train chest on Monday. Now I'm doing legs with you.
Yeah.
It would be heavy barbell back squats for 4 to 5 sets.
Yeah.
And we're doing light weights. So lightweight could be 25 for 15 reps. If you're getting 25 pounds on each side with the barbell for 15 reps, you have to go up. As soon as you go up to the next set, let's say you're gonna do a plate on each side and you get 12 reps, I say you have to go up. If you do a plate and a quarter now, that's your third set, and you get 10 reps, I'm saying you're gonna go up, because you don't wanna just go up when you got like 4 or 3 reps, because you're going to increase the risk of injury and you're not going to get much out of it. I'm sure there are people out there that have grown from doing the 1 rep max, but I'm like, that's not really a lot of fun. And that's not, I don't think that's the best way to grow. Like just to touch and feel it might do something for you, as I'm telling my brain right now. But how we've been doing it, how we've been reducing our risk of injury, I think is smart. We're going up 5 to 10 pounds each set, or sometimes more. And we're going to as much as we can and saving more if we feel like we can do another set, okay? Or we go to failure, close to failure. And we move on to the next exercise. So now the protocol is, instead of doing just all, chest one day and a little bit of triceps, we might do now Monday legs, and like let's say we're doing heavy barbell back squats, or we're doing lunges. We can try doing lunges now. And then if we want to finish off with like maybe leg extension, if we have time, or we have lying leg curl, or we do ab wheels if we have time. Those are the lower days, okay? But for Tuesday now, which is when I train upper body now, chest, I'll do barbell bench press, or we'll do overhead press now, which we did today, which worked out. And we figured out, and this is a feeling wise, we were pretty strong in that workout. I saw you. I was like, holy shit, like Emmett's getting strong. He's pushing a plate. I'm pushing a plate in a 5. Then we're doing straight into bench press. And then that was the whole exercise. That was like eight sets.
Yeah, that was
8 sets in total.
And it was all over.
Or 9 sets, whatever.
And that was like every time we hit 10 reps, it was like, it was exciting, but he knew he had to go up. And I knew I had to go up. So it was almost like a mandatory thing to go up by at least 10 pounds, 5 pounds, whatever the amount was. And I think that is a really strong way of like working out now. Like that 10 rep range of making sure that you could move it safely lets you know that you can move the next segment at least a couple reps or more safely. I think that's a game changer for me. I don't preach that to anybody else now.
Well, here's the thing, when you see people lifting in the gym, because I don't pay attention to too many people, but when I do, it's like those people, again, there's some ego lifters, like those people out there that just love to slam the weights on the floor, like we were just talking about earlier. And when they slam the weights on the floor, it's like, it's a big ego jump. Like it feels good to just rip the weight from the ground and slam it down like Godzilla, but it's like you're doing that, number one, for ego, number two, because you can't handle the weight on the way down. You're just dropping it, and it's even harder to pick it back up. It's way harder to also let it go down slow. And it's better for you. It's healthier for you, and it's safer for you. If I just start throwing a deadlift down on the ground and then ripping it back up and throwing it back down the ground, ripping it back up, that ripping it back up from the ground could tax my fucking back. I could pull something. I've never done it. He's never done it. Thank gosh, we've never, hurt ourselves in the gym. But I will say this, if you're ego lifting, I think, it depends what ego lifting is to someone else. Like when I think of ego lifting, I think of a guy, like what I did the other day, where I just jumped into like 2 plates in a 10 with the deadlift.
Oh no, that was
like cold.
305 you did, flat, cold.
Yeah, see, that's ego lifting. You started off
at 305, and I was like, I don't think that's a good idea. And then afterwards, you were telling me, you're like, that did not feel good. You were like, that did not feel good. And I was like, yeah, I don't recommend. Like, you're not warmed up for it. Like and he was like, nah. And I'm like, all right, how did I feel? He was like, nope, that did not feel good at all.
It doesn't feel good because.
But later on, afterwards though, then you were able to like do 315 for 9, 8, a higher,
It's in my book.
Yeah, it's in the book.
It's in my book. My book. Here's the thing though. When it comes to deadlifting, that is the most scariest workout, I feel, my opinion, more than squats. Deadlifting to me scares me more than squats because I'm always feeling like, holy fuck, especially with the hand grip problem. If you guys don't know, I recently was doing deadlifts with these death grips I got from Amazon, and they're like $40, and they have these skulls on them. There's like a leather flap, and it goes around your wrist, and it's a little bit similar to the wrist wraps where you have the wrist wrap around you, and it's like a longer flap that you wrap around your barbell. But this one is just a leather flap going up your hand, and you basically wrap it around the bar. and you could basically, I believe you'd have more bang for your buck. You can grip it better, you can hold it better, it'd be better grip. It's like having an extra hand. There's better ones, like there's Versa grips. Those are good too. I have not tried them long term, but I've heard they're good. But here's what happened to me. So I deadlifted, and I even told you the story. And as I'm deadlifting 315, I'm doing 10 reps. I'm like, okay, cool, I got 10 reps. But all of a sudden on my last rep, I put the freaking weight down, and I even posted on my TikTok, and I was like, I can't feel the top of my hand. Like this part right here, this like circular part of my right hand, the top of it, I could not feel. And I'm assuming because blood circulation just cut right here, and I couldn't feel it. I could feel my fingers and shit. And I came out of the gym just super like worried about myself. And I started feeling it more towards up here and then up here. I'm like, oh man, did I injure something? Did I pull something? Am I gonna feel my hand again? Do I need to see a neuro doctor? I started overthinking it and really just like going down a path. But it took me 2 days to start feeling my arm like normal again. And it was scary. Like it was really scary. I was elevating it. I was elevating it while I was sleeping. I was drinking a lot of water. And then I did arm day 2 days after that. And I did lightweight, like I did 30, 32, 35 incline dumbbell curls. And then I did a superset with tricep extension with the arm, which I'm pissed off that Tanner Shuck didn't talk about that. I'm so pissed off. And yes, Tanner Shuck, I'm talking about you. Yeah. We watch you. Okay.
Yeah, we do.
We do. We do admire you.
We'll come back to something else that you said that I.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But the point is I'm trying to make with that guy is like he's cool, but I think we should jump into this topic is the nicotine.
Oh yeah. I don't understand that. I don't like. He said that he uses nicotine it makes him more focused, and I can't understand why he would say that, because this guy, or so he says, eat your meat, eat your steaks, the chicken, fish, all these like natural, like, if it wasn't made 200 years ago, it wasn't being, and it's, eat that. If it was processed, don't eat that. Well, the nicotine that you were just talking about from that little like cup that I saw him have, that's processed. Why are you promoting that then? I don't understand that. I really don't understand why he would promote something that is processed.
I don't fucking know. Maybe it's because of money. Maybe it's because of sponsor deals.
I mean, that's all possible. It's just like, that's something I don't agree on with him. I don't think you should. I would never push that towards my audience. And
I don't agree with the cold plunging. I don't think he knows enough information about cold plunging. As someone who, and now don't get me wrong, yes, I am biased, Emmett. I'm biased because I cold plunge every morning. Yeah. And could it be reducing a little bit of my gains? Maybe. But according to Andrew Huberman and according to all, him specifically, he said 6 hours. 6 hours after your workout, it's okay to cold shower. It's okay to do a cold plunge because you're not going to lose much muscle gain. But I don't know how protein synthesis works. I don't know what's the hours not to fucking do a cold plunge so you get the most muscle gain, 48 hours. I don't know. Point is, I like doing it and I'm going to continue to do it.
Science-based lifters and viewers.
I can't, dude, it's so cancerous. It's so toxic. Like, it's good to know, but it's too much information. That's what I will agree when Tanner Shuck says shit like that. I agree. It's too much information. All at once, science-based lifting. It's overcomplicated things, which I do agree. Mike Israetel, another guy, overcomplicating things. But he did teach me the slow eccentric. So I do agree that was good. The whole PhD thing, I know guys will say, oh my gosh, Mike Israetel is fake for PhD. Fine, that's cool. But the guy did put me on a slow eccentric, so I appreciate that. Everything else, none of my business. But the point is, when it comes to sponsor deals, I'm never going to push, AG1 or push out like this product or unless we use it ourselves or it's a positive product for people, I wouldn't push it out unless it's our merch. Yeah. I can't see us doing that.
Our new absolute unit.
Are you an absolute unit? That's a good t-shirt. Absolute unit, man. Oh man, we got to put that shit on the shirt. Let's do it.
Absolute unit shirts?
Absolute unit. Dude, speaking of absolute, you told me about Absolute Batman.
Oh yeah. I just learned about that like a little while ago. Like That was it. Someone had said that it was like, oh, absolute Batman is the I guess the alternate universe of if Batman didn't have money. If I'm right, I don't know all about it, so don't quote me on it. But like, so Bruce Wayne he doesn't have any money. He's just a regular guy, but he like MacGyvers and puts together all his like gadgets from like scrap. And he also has the same mentality as like Red Mask, where it's like, it's okay to kill if it's in the best interest of like humanity, I guess. That's how I was described it.
So who's Red Mask?
Red Mask was, oh man, was it Robin? No, well, one of the Robins. I don't remember.
Red Hood.
Yeah, Red Hood.
Red Hood, okay.
Yes, Red Hood.
Mask.
My bad.
I thought of the Joker when you're talking about
Yeah, my bad.
Mask.
Yeah. And so he had the same mentality as Red Hood.
Okay. So
That's how I would be interested. I do want to like dive more deep into it because it does sound like a really interesting like concept if Batman was in that type of mindset.
They got to make an animated movie off it. I've been saying this,
cool.
dude.
I'd watch that.
I would love a Batman Who Laughs animated movie. Their DC animated movies are off the hook, dude. Like, there's so many animated movies that are off the hook. Flash Paradox, Apocalypse War. There's a few Superman movies. All the Batman animated are off the hook. Son of
Even
Batman.
the old ones.
Yes, the Batman animated series.
Yeah, some of the old ones were like really, really, really like, those are really good.
That character is so fucking big, dude. Like, that character is huge.
I know. That's going to be going around for generations upon generations upon generations.
That character probably won't ever get unpopular. The only way is if they just make him a paraplegic. I don't know. Like, you can't cripple Batman. Like, you can't destroy that franchise. Now, here's the problem. I'm going to be biased, and this is going to actually also make people pissed off. Did you see Superman, the last Superman movie?
No,
Okay.
I did not see that.
I mean? But you see Man of Steel? Mm-hmm. Okay, see what I mean? Speaking of Mr. Steel. I did not like 2025 Superman. I didn't like it. I thought the guy, David Cornsweet, was not the best actor to play Superman, and I don't think he should play Superman. I think he needs to play a character that suits him. He doesn't give off Superman to me. People might say different, and I'll tell you why I don't like him as Superman. And maybe this was because of James Gunn. James Gunn directed this Superman 2025. I saw it last year with my ex-girlfriend. I didn't really like it. I thought the ending was cute. Like, I even cried towards the end a little bit because it reminded me of like me and my family and seeing his family. It's like, I don't want to spoil for people, but the ending of the movie was good. But the overall movie just seemed like you were thrown into a movie, like a second part of a movie that you were missing. So, meaning that there should have been a first movie, and you're watching Superman 2025 as a part two.
But
even watching him as part two, it's like he comes across like a kid or like a teenager.
Yeah,
he doesn't come across powerful. He doesn't come across calm. He doesn't come across stoic. He doesn't come across like just a calm guy. He just seems very erratic, very little emotional. I didn't like it. And to people that want to debate between Henry Cavill, I fucking love Henry Cavill, dude. I love Henry Cavill because he gives the stoicism. He gives that indelible mark on Superman's legacy. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, watch Man of Steel, dude. Watch Batman v Superman. Watch how he is as Superman. He's like this. Lois, where do you want to go? Okay. Like, it's very direct.
Agree.
It's very direct.
I do agree. That is a really hard, like, anybody else that comes into that role now has really big shoes to fill.
Yeah. It's like Spider-Man. It's like anybody. But
yeah.
Even
The Witcher.
Yeah. He was good. And then this new guy, Liam Hemsworth.
Yeah.
I didn't even watch it. I don't even want to watch it. I heard it was horrible.
Yeah. It's so hard to, like, look at him. Like, any role that he takes, it is like he leaves a void for the next person if they ever want to take that. Like, that is so hard. That is so hard to try to fill that role. Any role that he does.
I mean, I'll be honest, that
I would love to see him as Wolverine, though.
Yeah, the Cavalrine.
Yeah.
I could see that.
I could see that.
I could see it. I don't know if he's going to be the main one, but I wouldn't mind if he was the main one because I like Wolverine being older, with my name being Logan. There's a new video game coming out in PS5 this year. I cannot wait to play that. But him as the Cavalrine looks off the hook, where he's working on the motorcycle, and then Deadpool comes through this portal, and he's like, "Hey, what's up?" And then Cavalrine's like, just punches him right back through the fucking portal. Off the hook scene. That was probably one of the biggest pops in the movie theater. I miss that. I miss the audiences in movies where they would clap and cheer and cry and like be interactive. When I'm in a movie theater, bro, if you go with me, which we should one day, you're gonna see how I am in a movie theater. I'll just like talk to you.
We'll have to pick
just
a movie.
Clap and whatever. Probably Spider-Man. Probably gonna be Spider-Man. Spider-Man's coming out. You go with me to a Godzilla movie, you might as well just leave because I'm just gonna keep shitting my pants and screaming nonstop. I love Godzilla. You know that.
I would go with you though.
I know.
I would definitely. I'm a Godzilla fan as well. From the old ones. The old ones when they were all dressed up and they had like kaiju battles with the whole like mini like towns and everything. Oh man.
Yeah, the Showa era. Showa was the 50s to the 80s. It ended near 80s, and then the Heisei era was like the 80s to the 90s, and then after the 90s was the Millennium era, which means like Millennium 2000s.
Oh yeah, they had
and then now
a reptile version of like Godzilla
in New York City. Yes,
yeah.
They rebranded and renamed that Zilla. I don't know if it was America that renamed it or Toho renamed it.
They need an animated series about that.
Yes, Zilla, the actual animated one.
I think it was like, what was it, WB11? I think it was on.
Maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
Maybe, but Godzilla. I mean, it's so funny because as a kid, I wanted to see Godzilla pervasive throughout the world, ubiquitous. I wanted to see him everywhere, and not too many people knew who Godzilla was or what he. Well, they knew pretty much, but it wasn't like now. It wasn't the movies are out, the American movies are out. Monarch Legacy of Show, which I'll be honest, I didn't like too much. My uncle literally called me up and was like, "You didn't watch the show right." I'm like, "Man, I watched the show for the monsters, dude. I want to see monsters ripping each other up and beating each other up and see Godzilla and fight."
Kaiju battles.
You know, I still support it because I'm still a fan. But I'm going to give my opinion. I didn't think that was great of a show. The first season was great. The second season, the acting is still great. It's just I want more monster battles. But that's me being like
that's the fan in you.
That's the fan
in me, of course.
That's the fan. Anybody else who loves the show, I completely understand because the acting is good. You know, but there's one cockhold scene. There's one scene. I showed it to you where he's about to fight the monster in the city, Godzilla.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it's a fucking dream sequence, and the guy wakes up out of his bed like, "Oh, what's going on? What's going on?"
Yeah, that's so fucked up. That's so fucked up.
And then we're completely given a fucking just 180. They like pull the rug out from under us and be like, "No, it's a dream sequence. Godzilla actually didn't fight this monster or was about to fight this monster. You guys get lied to, and you got to wait till episode whatever to see him again." I was like, "Get the hell out of here, you mother effers." I couldn't believe they did it to us. It was ridiculous. I was so mad. I was mad in a fun way. What were you saying?
No, I was saying, like, I agree with you. That was wrong for them to like do that. Like, as the viewer, the fan, you're like, why else would you watch Monarch? What was the whole point? Like, I mean, was King Kong in there?
Yes. King Kong he's in the last episode.
He's in the last episode?
For spoilers, yes.
Oh, okay. But like Godzilla, he's in there? Like,
he's in there, sprinkled throughout the show.
Oh, okay, like, but you don't actually see him do things, or you see?
No, you do.
Oh, you do see him.
They do.
But like full on fight scenes.
It's like a 2-second fight scene.
My fan in me would be upset. I'd be like, I want to see exactly.
There's a scuffle. There's a few scuffles.
Scuffles. It's a scuffle.
A few Titan scuffles where they just push each other and then the episode ends and then they chase each other. Dude, I'll be honest, like
playing tag.
Yes, that's exactly what they did. Play tag. That's how it felt. Fucking, that's exactly what they do. Like, you gotta understand how Kong is and how Godzilla is. There's two separate beings. Kong, you know, he's a lot more humanizing because, you know, he is a gorilla. And I guess they use that Planet of the Apes type of method where in one of the movies I think it's Godzilla versus Kong,
Oh,
he starts doing sign language with this little girl.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about the little chimp that was.
No, that was good.
No, because like he had this whole like brother / family like thing, kind of like he built like a relationship, and you see him like going through that, but you can't imagine that with Godzilla.
You could.
You think Godzilla would be like, all right, come here, guy. You know, like this whole teaching
Towards a gorilla or towards his own son? Because he does have his own son in the movies.
Oh, he does?
He does.
I see. I didn't even know that.
So
a lot of the new things like on that, it's like I just know Godzilla's to be Godzilla.
I don't know if Godzilla is asexual and he just shoots an egg out of his ass or shoots an egg out of his mouth like King Piccolo. But I will say this, dude, he does have a son. I don't know how to explain he has a son. There's no other Godzilla species like him in any of the movies other than his own son. But how does he have his own son? That's the thing. I don't know if he just like regrows another son off his skin, or he shits one out, or he pukes one out. But I think, because I saw this on the internet somewhere, I thought it was a smart idea. Do you know that white dragon, Shimo? That white one that shoots out the ice?
Yeah.
There was a video out there I saw on the internet on my phone, and I was like, what is this? And the concept is Godzilla mates with Shimo, that white female Titan, Kaiju, one that shoots out ice.
Yeah.
And then you get this Godzilla ice Kaiju hybrid baby. You know what I'm saying? They would have a baby. Godzilla, white Shimo, that's what it's called, Shimo. They mate, they give birth to a baby Godzilla. That makes sense. Now, I don't know if they're gonna do that. I hope they do that. That'd be really dope, because then you got Godzilla fucking powers and shooting breath, and he's got ice powers. And you know how cool he's gonna look. And if there's one thing about me that I love about Godzilla is how many times he looks different, his designs. Like, for example, Goku. How many times that motherfucker's hair gonna change, dude? That guy's going through all the flavors. He's going through all the fucking colors, man. There's a yellow version, there's a Super Saiyan blue, Super Saiyan God, which is red, Super Saiyan fucking, let's see what else, Super Saiyan 4.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you got Gatsu no Gokui, which is Ultra Instinct, but it's Japanese. Migatsu no Gokui, which is, I think it's called something movement. Autonomous movement.
Okay.
Autonomous movement. So you just move naturally. Huh? Yeah, it's Ultra Instinct, yes.
Okay.
But it's called Migatsu no Gokui, which is funny because it sounds similar to him, but it means autonomous movement. But he's got all these different fucking hair colors. Godzilla's the same way. Godzilla in one movie, he's shooting out white
you could almost
atomic
say that about
breath.
Sonic.
But Sonic is Sonic is literally
like a child version of
Goku. Yeah, he's completely copied off Goku, 100,000%. Dude has a fucking the 7 Chaos Emeralds, which are like the 7 Dragon Balls.
Yeah.
He turned into a yellow hedgehog, which is literally like Goku. It's ridiculous. And then Shadow is like Vegeta. Come on, dude. How could you even be more on the nose than with that?
Yeah, I get you.
But with Godzilla, it's similar. Sometimes he'll have pink, like a pink hair, Goku, black rosé.
When was he had the pink? I forgot.
He got it in the last movie. He got it in Godzilla X Kong Empire with the baby gorilla, with the red one.
Oh, yeah.
Because he killed a dragon, and then I guess he absorbed that dragon's energy and went to go hibernate for like a fucking few hours, and then is in an iceberg, and then he bursts out the iceberg with like fucking pink spines. No, I shit you not. It's off the hook. And when he gets the pink spines, he's like way stronger. He's skinnier. Not my favorite design. I kind of like Godzilla being a little thicker and bulkier. I don't really want him too skinny because I have the statue, and I like him when he looks built. I like him when he looks like he's a fucking bodybuilder. Huh?
You have the statue?
I have the statue in my room, yeah.
Oh, shit.
I shit you not.
Yeah, you should get that.
I'm going to get that shit right now. You guys need to go see it. Let's see this fucking statue. Why not?
You have the other one? You have like the comparison?
Oh yeah, I have.
You have both?
I have them before he evolved and after he evolved.
Okay.
So look, you guys can see, boom, right here, Godzilla. I'm gonna get the other one. I don't know if this mic is gonna cut out. Hopefully not. You think it will?
Nah, you want to come back in.
Okay.
Yeah, this looks so cool. You guys think so? I think that's really cool. As you can tell, he is a collector of...
Yeah, look at him.
He's a collector. He is a collector.
Big time collector, big time. Okay, So we got the 2019 version where he's fighting Ghidorah right here, and we have the 2024 version. I forgot what this version is. But anyways, after he kills the dragon, the underwater dragon, he gets this pink spine version, all right, where he has these little 2 pink elbow spikes right here, which is dope. And he has a greener hue, which I'm assuming is from the old Godzilla 2000 inspiration. But I will say this, again, he looks cool, but I like him being a little bit more thicker. I like this because he looks like a fucking bodybuilder.
Yeah, he does.
He looks
he looks like a straight up tank.
Yeah, he literally. Now this one, again, it's not terrible, but they made him like that so he can run and be quicker. But in other movies, he would still run even like this. Maybe not as quick, but this version's not bad. I do like his face. It's more pronounced.
His leg muscles are crazy on the
right.
They squat for days.
Right. Fucking Quadzilla up in here, dude. Literally, like he looks insane. I've even called people that. I literally called chicks in the gym like, "Hey, you look like Quadzilla." But yes, these are the 2 Godzillas. I fucking love them. They're I forgot what company they are. I think it's holy shit, I'm gonna look this up. I gotta know right now.
He's a big time collector. You are really. I knew you.
You've been in my room, yeah.
Hey, you are definitely a big time collector. I definitely think that's really cool. You know what we should do? We should start like. What do you guys think? Should we start setting up like little like versions of his like diagrams of different things that he's like gotten? I think that'd be cool for each episode. Ichibansho.
That's the one I have. That's it right there. Ichibansho. Yeah, that's it.
Ichibansho.
The New Empire, Godzilla Evolved, Ichibansho. Yeah, so these are off the hook. They sell more on other apps or other websites, but for the best bang for your buck, and there's a different one. I think it's a different company. I don't know how tall it is, but I go for statue. Okay, 7.10 inches, which is not that tall. And then, is that 7 inches? You don't think so, right? What is that, like?
Maybe 5.
8.7 inches. You know what we could check right now? As we're doing the podcast, we could check how tall it is.
Let's see.
Yeah, 8.7 inches. It was right. Yeah, look at it.
Oh, you can't stop it.
I don't know.
Oh, it's this.
I'm holding it here.
All right, that's it. You can let go. Yeah.
That's what it says on the website, 8.7.
Yeah, it is. And let's see.
And what's this one?
8 points. I think they're the same.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me see this. They're almost the fucking same. They are. That's dope. All right, I'm gonna put these over here so they don't fucking break. But yeah, those are off the hook. Again, big time collector. How I got into collecting was my dad would bring home Godzilla toys, like plastic little Godzilla toys that I would collect because he knew I was obsessed with them. He'd get them from the city. He got me this Mecha Godzilla that was metal, and I lost the fucking tail to it. It's so expensive, it's worth it. I don't know how much it's worth, probably like $500 or something, but I gotta find it one day. But that to me that was my childhood. Come here, Mr. Steele. That toy. That to me was off the hook. But now, with his evolution forms, again, it's to sell toys. Like, that's all it really is. And don't get me wrong, it's fucking cool. Like, I always want to see a new design. Like, if I keep seeing like the same Iron Man suit 24/7, I'm like, all right, can we give something different? So every single time there's a new suit or a new form for a character or a new design, I'm down to buy it. I'm like, I need to buy that. I have to buy it. It looks like absolute Batman. Like, that design to me, and I haven't got into it, and I'm pissed off at myself for not, because his design is what I look for when it comes to characters. I like these dark, brooding, ginormous, spiky, like, you can look up a character named Pitt from Image Comics, and I hope they make that character bigger. I don't know what they're doing with that license, but they need to make Pitt. Guys, listen to me. Pitt, Image Comics, off the hook. But let me see. Yeah, Batman, you know, look at Pitt?
Well, I was actually looking up Absolute Batman.
Or statue. Look up statues of him. Statues are off the hook, dude. Like, oh my gosh, man. You give me a absolute Batman statue, I'd marry you forever. I let you eat my shit. See, that's off the hook. Look at that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
But now, how much are these statues? That's the thing. And what's the scale? So that's 70. That's not absolute. That's Dark Knight. $273.
I may not. Batman. Oh, that's just Batman.
Let me see. No. See, Batman, Absolute Batman is still a new character, so they haven't pushed out anything else on. But why would it say Shopper Batman? Oh, Earth 22 Batman. I don't know why they tell people to and send people to these websites when they haven't made anything.
Wait, hold on. Let's see what the story.
Can you say bless me?
Huh? Oh, bless you, my man. Bless you.
You took it so serious. Bless you, my
bless
man.
you, man. Bless you.
Right? I feel like I'm saying something.
Absolute Batman, written by Scott Snyder, right? Snyder, illustrated by Nick. Again, publication. Batman fights against various criminal organizations. Themes. Theme, personal responsibility of Vision is portrayed as a more idealistic, seeking a reform Gotham rather than merely enforcing his own brand of justice. Implications of his actions, maintaining a no-kill rule while still being brutal towards criminals.
If anyone hears pig noises, my apologies. Yeah. My dog is going crazy.
Episode has been received for his fresh take on the Batman with praise. Tactical firefighter side. It seems also portraying more idealistic, seeking to reform Gotham rather than merely enforcing his own. So it's an idealistic version of him?
Idealistic version of him?
Yeah. Gripping with moral implications of his actions, maintaining a no-kill rule while still being brutal towards criminals. The series is also redefining a key character. Alfred is depicted as a tactical fighter and former spy, adding depth to his relationship with Bruce.
I will be back. I'm putting him upstairs.
This.
Back in the podcast.
He'll be back, but
I'll be back.
I would like to look up more about what this character actually is, but he also said he wanted to take a look at Pitt.
Okay. Now we can live our life. Holy moly. I love him. But he's a menace to society.
Oh, that's the character.
Show the camera. You can zoom in.
I don't know if you guys can exactly see. No, you can't.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
This character really, and I'm talking about, this is an Invincible character. He's in the same universe as Invincible. If they make that character canon or popularize him, dude, oh my goodness, I will shout that motherfucker out to the heavenly mountains of hell, because that is ridiculous. He looks so cool. He looks like a combination between Venom with skin and the Hulk combined with these huge monstrous nails. Like, he's the sickest character design-wise.
No, like
I don't know much about him.
Also a little bit of Spawn, I can see.
A little bit. I don't know if I see Spawn too much, but the chains, maybe. The chains, yeah. But whoever made that character was a genius. Just the way his design is. If they're going to make any character big, like how Venom is, it should be that character. His design is scary. It's big, it's menacing, it's dark, it looks evil. He looks like a villain. And in a world where I don't know why we made Venom a superhero or a hero,
Anti-hero,
anti-hero. Like, again, you make Venom, you make him rated R. You don't make him PG-13. You make him rated R. The dude bites people's heads off. Come on, dude.
Yeah,
you gotta stop this. You gotta really push the fucking gas pedal when you make Marvel movies. You gotta really push the gas pedal when you make DC movies. Make them rated R. Make them for adults. You can have your kid ones with PG-13, you take your kids to, and the rated R versions. Dude, I saw Jaws as a kid. I saw Jaws like 6 years old. I saw people getting mangled and blood everywhere. It scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That did the same to me.
Like, now, am I saying to have kids go to rated R movies? I mean, I'll be honest, like, it depends on the movie. If it's a shark movie, it might teach your kids not to go in the water, you know? You might save your kid like you did with me, you know? Or they might have perpetual fear of sharks. But when it comes to that dude, you need to make him something. He's too damn cool looking to fucking not make him do anything. And I hope that puts it out there. I'm manifesting it for him to actually be something real. Because Absolute Batman, again, same energy with this character. It looks dark, it looks scary, it looks brooding. I'm gonna look for a statue right now because I'm very curious. They have any statues? Yeah. I don't know how to go back. Oh, okay. All right, here we go. I'm looking this up. Absolute Batman. Wow, that's crazy. Statue. It'll autocorrect. Yeah, so nothing. No Absolute Batman statues have been made just yet that are at least of the price range of like $100 because I think $100 is good. You got some customs. You got Big Bad Toy Store. Hold on, but is this for sale? Look, it's $276, bro. Look at this fucking statue. This is on Big Bad Toy Store. I've ordered from this company, but that's what you're getting.
An axe wielding Batman.
Dude, he's buff as shit. The homeboy's on steroids. He's probably like, how tall is he, dude? How tall? He's 10 inches as a statue, but which is pretty good. That's bigger than these guys. And he's on a platform. The cape looks crazy. He looks badass, dude. He looks like Doom the Dark Ages, if you know what that is. You ever heard of that?
Yes. Yeah.
Like, he looks like a medieval Batman.
Yeah, he does. He definitely
You know,
does.
with the spiky shoulders, spikes on his fucking shoulders, this ginormous fat fucking logo on his chest, these capes looking like bats and zippers, I think that these are. I don't know. But he looks off the hook, bro. So ridiculous. And when it comes to, like, his height, let me see this. Hold on. Look at Sideshow. That's not an Absolute Batman. That's a different Batman. That's a great statue right there. I'm into statues. This is just my passion. I love looking at them. I like buying them. I like collecting them.
No, for your next birthday, I got you.
It's crazy.
For your next birthday.
Man. My birthday. Absolute Batman height.
We'll do a reveal.
Wait. Absolute Batman height and weight. I'm very curious. 6 feet 9 inches and weighs 421 pounds. There you go.
That's wild.
6'9", 421 pounds, dude. That's a heavy boy. To be that shredded, that big. That's a big boy, dude. That's a big guy. As big as a hippo. What the fuck? 6'9"? Come on. What Bruce Wayne is he? 6'9"?
After all the weapons and gear were removed from his body, indicating his natural muscular build without equipment.
Yeah, natural my ass. He's definitely juicing. He's juiced. He's hitting that fucking monkey gear, man. He's hitting those bottles. He's hitting that Anavar, that Deca.
Oh no, what's his? Who's the other character that's I forgot? DC.
Bane.
Bane, yeah.
Yeah, he's hitting the juice.
Yeah,
he's hitting that like radioactive juice. He said, "Fuck steroids. We're gonna go full on Venom. We're using Venom."
His weight was compared to a real life bodybuilder like Greg. Weight around 220, 600. Yeah, that's wild. That's a big boy. That would suck to get hit by him.
Okay, go wash my hands. Holy moly. I can spit in my hand. This is too much fun. It's too much fun. Too much fun. That dude is big. Here's the main problem though. Who the hell's gonna look like that naturally? Is there anyone even close to being 6'9", 400 pounds? Like who's the world's strongest man currently?
Well, I can tell you that. Wait, so what is Batman's height? What's the normal Batman?
He's
height?
like 6'5", 6'2".
He's 6'2". Oh damn, he's 6'2". 6'2", typically weighs around 210, 220. That's a big difference between those two.
Oh, 100%. 400 fucking pounds, 6'9", dude. He's on roids. That boy ain't natty. Okay? He's not natural. But even Batman at 6'2" and being what, 210?
Yeah.
Still a big dude.
Yeah, it's still a big dude.
Still a big dude.
There's a big difference between those two. Yeah.
6'9", 400 pounds. That's a little exaggerated. Dude.
That's bad funny.
But then you have like the Bane, the absolute Bane, the absolute Superman, the absolute Joker. What is Absolute? Can you look up what absolute Joker is? Okay. He looks like a fucking reptile or a dinosaur or a creature. What is absolute Joker? Like, did he turn into that? Was he always like that in this universe? Look at him. Look at that motherfucker, bro. He looks scary.
That's wild.
Dude,
Let me
right?
see if I can get
He looks like a demon. Look at why he looks like that, though. Because that's bananas. If you guys don't know, Absolute Joker looks like a freaking demon. He looks like a serious demon. He looks like he has serious problems. The dark truth. What's the dark truth?
Is that there is no actual human family. Instead, there
Read out loud so I can hear you.
Alfred's research uncovers that there is no actual Grimm family. Absolute choice.
What is it?
I'm trying to read where it comes from.
Okay. Origin story in the Absolute Universe. In the DC's Absolute Batman, number 15, the long-hidden identity of the Absolute Joker is finally revealed. Through Alfred Pennyworth's narration, the villain real name is Joseph Jack Grimm V.
Okay,
a billionaire and head of the JK Industries, a global entertainment conglomerate, and began as a vaudeville act, I guess. Vaudeville act. Family lineage and wealth. Alfred recounts that Jack Grimm V is the scion of a wealthy family that built their fortune in entertainment, from theater and film to television, video games, tech, hardware. So this is a really like famous Joker. Like,
yeah, that's one like.
So
the
far.
Transformation part. That's where I was trying to read into. It was like how did he go from there to there?
Okay, so the family is portrayed as a generous philanthropist funding children's causes and public entertainment. However, this philanthropy masked darker dealings. The Grimms have funded both sides of wars, including World War I, and invested in weapons like the atomic bomb. The dark truth. Alfred's research uncovers that there is no actual Grimm family. Instead, there has always been only one Jack Grimm, who has used a horrific, terrible elixir, possibly a fusion of science and black magic, to achieve immortality by feeding on the blood of infants. Holy shit. This makes him a centuries-old predator, laughing at humanity while manipulating global events. Here we go. The monster form. The Absolute Joker's true nature is revealed when he transforms into a 15-foot-tall, pale-skinned, green-horned demon with long claws, multiple rows of teeth extending to his eyes. This form is reminiscent of Pennywise, with grotesque.
There we go. I was just going to say that.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Pennywise?
Oh, yeah, sorry. So I was reading Penny word. I know, the clown. I got you. I got Penny. This form is reminiscent of Pennywise, with a grotesque predatory presence. He uses remote islands to trap enemies, hunting them for years before transforming them. Role in the Absolute Universe. In this continuity, the Absolute Joker is one of the 30 richest people in the world and has been behind major Gotham threats like Black Mask, Mr. Freeze, Arkham, and Bane. His immortality and monstrous form make him a uniquely terrifying adversary, blending the classic Joker's chaos with the Pennywise-like horror element. In short, the Absolute Joker... I just clicked something. Hold on. In short, the Absolute Joker is not just a billionaire clown. He's a centuries-old immortal predator who has used the guise of a philanthropic entertainment magnate to manipulate and destroy, and whose true self is a monstrous demonic entity. So he is eating on children. I think it's feeding on the blood of infants, to which Positive fusion signs of black.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, it's just like Pennywise.
Dude, yeah, no, he is Pennywise. He's like
Yeah.
eating on children's blood, dude. That's a sick fucking individual. Bro, that's sick. Now I gotta read Batman, Absolute Batman.
Yeah, I feel like I have to as well.
Right?
Yeah, because like some of these characters are like really.
Can we look at more images of him?
Yeah. Let's see if I can find the best one that they have. Really, honestly, is like this one. If it loads.
Yeah, dude, that's a demon. Pale skin demon.
If you guys can see, this is what. Oh damn.
Jesus. Imagine seeing that on your bingo card. Seeing that at night.
That's crazy. That's like, but you know, some of the artwork reminds me of like Spawn. Some of the stuff that I'm seeing from like this, like the whole thing. Spawn the universe had some like. There we go. Remember the clown from Spawn?
Yeah, he would transform into things like that. Yeah, I know. He was called the Violator.
Yep.
He was the Violator, and he transformed into different creatures that would look similar to that. Let me see the next one. This one. Look how fucking twisted that looks. Look at this. Who the fuck is that? I don't even know. Oh, is that a kid?
It's probably a child.
Dude, that's so fucking twisted. Oh my gosh. I'd get a statue of that. That's a twisted form of the Joker. Now, because I know Absolute Batman is a much more popular comic now.
Now, yeah.
I see it a lot. And Joker's, one of his forms is that. Or that's his main form. But he looks so twisted. The biggest thing DC needs to capitalize on, this is just as a fan, capitalize on your animated movies, prioritize those, take the stories from those animated movies and make them into real live action movies. I don't know why we don't have a multi-dimensional movie franchise. Like, I don't know why we can't have 2 Batmans. I don't know why we can't have 2 Jokers. I don't know why we can't have 3 Wolverines. I don't know why we can't have 2 Spider-Mans. Like, we can make a Tom Holland Spider-Man, an Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, and of course we have Miles Morales, but they take so long to make. They take too long to make. And then you got Absolute Catwoman, which is hot as shit. Yeah. You know, she looks fucking gorgeous. Look at her. Off the hook. Look at her. She got like a helmet on her head.
Very futuristic.
And then you got Absolute Superman, which
you do?
Absolute Superman has long hair. Yeah. He's a little skinnier, but he looks pretty damn good. I love his suit. Yeah, she looks sexy as hell. Look at her.
Yeah, that's Absolute Catwoman.
Off the hook.
No, I really want to see what like Absolute Superman looks like, because
dude, he looks sick. He looks really sick. Not as bulky as Batman, but he looks like a young, long-haired Superman with like a dark suit. Check him out. Yeah, look at him, long hair.
Oh shit, yeah.
There's and he's got different powers too.
Oh,
skinnier.
Yeah, he definitely is a lot skinnier.
Let me see. Yeah, show them.
Found.
Absolute Superman. I don't know anything about this comic book, though. I don't know anything about the Absolute Batman universe. Yeah, that suit. That show's off the hook. He's got these. Oh, your computer can like blink and shit. Pretty sure that's what's his name? John Cena's character. A whole bunch of John Cena characters. What is it? Peacemaker. Peacemaker.
Yeah, Peacemaker. Yeah.
I like your computer. But yeah, this is a pretty dope suit that he's got on. He's like a young Superman. No, except for
that one.
That one looks pretty dope. That looks a lot better.
Show them.
Superman. Let me see. Hold on. Jim Lee, Absolute Superman. Now, Superman is basic. When they say absolute, they mean by the definitive version. That's why I looked up. I looked up on actual ChatGPT. If that's a good source, because I like using ChatGPT.
I get that.
To see what absolute meant, why they chose that, and basically is the definitive edition of each of these characters, which I think is off the hook. That's great. Now, if you look at Bane looks like he's on super steroids. He looks like the Hulk, and Doomsday had a baby.
Oh yeah.
You know, but to save this franchise from utter annihilation, you need to capitalize on making more animated movies or shows. Like again, did you ever see what's it called? Justice League? Not Justice League. Injustice? Not Injustice. What the hell was it called? What is the teen version of Justice League? What are they called?
The Teen Titans?
No, not Teen Titans. They're good too, but Young Justice. Young Justice had Blue Beetle. It had Superboy. It had Robin.
Yeah.
Young Justice. That was, I think, on Cartoon Network. It was a really good show. Young Justice was really good. Had Green Arrow. I think Black Canary. Things like that they can do. They can make animated shows, and again, Batman Who Laughs is a great story. You get a version of Joker that somehow kidnaps Batman. I say somehow because that's crazy. Joker, it's very rare he kidnaps Batman. In any of the comics, he puts Batman in this alleyway and is reenacting Batman's family's death.
Oh shit! Okay.
So he lines up a bunch of families and lines up a bunch of like families with the kid, and he murders them in front of Batman's eyes, like over and over and over and over and over again. This is like this universe. In this universe, Joker gets a hold of Batman, kidnaps Batman, puts him in an alleyway, and forces him to watch Joker murder a bunch of families, like parents, in front of their kids, so he can relive it. I guess in this universe, Joker figured out Batman's identity. So he's like, oh, okay, this is how I torture him. I just gotta reenact his childhood, his trauma as to why he became Batman. And it worked. Batman eventually goes crazy, and he ends up murdering the Joker. I think he strangles him, or he cracks his neck, or whatever he does, and Joker, inside of his body, a chemical leaks out of his mouth, and it's the Joker toxin, and it enters Batman's lungs. So throughout this story, Batman is changing into the Joker. This same story was actually touched upon in Batman Arkham Knight, where he's slowly turning into the Joker. Now, why they haven't done this storyline in an animated movie or something like that, I have no idea. I think the idea of Batman losing control as a what if story is way cooler than anything else. Like, it's because he's one of the smartest people in the universe. But so he loses control, slowly turns into the Joker. He becomes the Joker, murders the Bat family, murders all the Robins with guns. Like, he don't give a fuck anymore because this is Bruce Wayne turned into the Joker. And then he's also has all of Batman's brains and all his knowledge and all his fighting skills and all these things. And now he decides, he's like, you know what, I'm just going to take over this planet. He kills the Superman. He kills Wonder Woman. He fucking owns his own planet. Then he owns the universe. It goes so far out. And you see what he looks like, right? The Batman Who Laughs?
No.
You never seen him?
No.
Look at him. He's even sicker. He looks like he belongs in the absolute universe. I'm not even going to tell you what he looks like. The dude looks so dark and so demented. You look at him and you're just like, holy shit, I need to have this as a statue. Batman Who Laughs. Yes, bro. He looks like Judge Dredd. Like a Judge Dredd character.
That's
Yeah,
him?
That's him, yeah. But look at him a full body wise. There's like a full body. Look at more like that one, like that picture right there. Look at that. That's him with this like leather jacket on. He turns all the Robins or kids into Robins, demonic Robins. I don't know, but that's him. That's him. So that's Bruce Wayne though. Turned into the Joker.
Crazy. That's a crazy like look for him. Like I didn't even know this character existed until now. That's a great. Wasn't this in Mortal Kombat?
It was.
Oh,
well, no. Wait a minute, hold on. I'm about to look that up. Guys, we're about to find out. He's in one of the games. I think he was in Mortal Kombat. MK1 Batman Who Laughs. MK11. That's what he was
really?
in. Look. He was a noob Cybot skin. He was a skin. But this Joker was in MK11.
Trust me, you could use some comic relief.
You are beneath us, Joker.
So, but that was a skin, though. That wasn't really him.
Okay. So that's why I saw that. And I was like, man, that looks really familiar.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's Batman turned into the Joker. Joker toxin. He absorbed it and slowly transitioned into the Joker. And he went with that aesthetic outfit, which I think is off the hook crazy.
Yeah,
Amazing.
that whole leather chains, spikes,
the teeth.
definitely looks like something from like Mortal Kombat, though. I'm not gonna lie.
It's just dark. It's demonic. It looks evil. It looks straight up evil. It looks sick. I love it. If anybody knows me, they know I like into dark gothic shit. Anything like that, I've been more into. I think that's because of Spawn. I think that's because of Berserk. I think that's also because of my cousin as well. He loves dark shit. Shout out to my cousin. I got a Spawn portrait right there in the corner.
Okay.
Right next to the Godzilla one. It's hard to see. Actually, I'll fucking show it. Why not? I'll bust my ass. So this one, I forgot where I got it. I think I got it at HorrorCon. There was like a HorrorCon when we passed by. But this right here is Spawn.
That's cool.
Without the kind of covering his mouth. But
that normal mask that he normally has.
Exactly. And he's got his teeth showing out. Really demonic, really cool. He's kind of like, I don't know if he's flying in or jumping down, but he's got his leg up like this, and he looks fucking dope. And I wanted it. I was like, I want this. I wish I could blow it up and throw it in that room. That's what I want to do. And then I got another one, as I'm showing you guys my whole fucking collection in my apartment right now. Is Godzilla shooting his atomic breath at King Ghidorah. Just That's out cool. there. This one was pretty cool. This was cheap. I don't know who made this. I think it says right here, like, Dent Harvey.
Dent Harvey.
But this one was pretty cool. It got wet one time and actually healed up and never had any problems, but I refused to take out this case. But
I agree.
Yeah, no, it looked pretty cool. I liked it. I think his face could look a little more menacing and maybe the eyes can look a little bit more fierce, but that's my only critique. The Ghidorah looks crazy, 3 heads. But I feel growing up and having these characters is the reason why some people work out. Some people work out for different reasons for their health, but I got into working out because of watching Dragon Ball, mainly Dragon Ball, because Dragon Ball was like the one show you watch where it's like Goku's doing push-ups. And then you watch him and he's like fighting one guy.
The zero gravity chamber that they had them in.
Dude, zero gravity chamber.
It was like it increased the gravity of. Remember, you know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah. Where he's in this capsule. It's like Bulma's ship, and Bulma's ship has this anti-gravity room where you can increase the gravity, not decrease it, being zero gravity, increase it, so it feels like there's weight on your body. So every time you punch or move, it hurts. It feels like there's just weight covering you. So as he's punching, he can now punch faster because he's so used to a certain amount of gravity, which is crazy.
Yeah.
I wonder how much gravity it would take to kill someone in that room. You got to be stronger and stronger and stronger. One day that's going to be a real thing. I'm waiting. There's got to be a real anti-gravity room in real life. Like there's a zero gravity room in real life. We just don't have to go to space to get that experience.
I'll look that up. I think they have done an experiment where they talked about that. But if I'm right, guys, it would be a great idea to do. It's just that our organs wouldn't be able to handle it.
Ooh. Is there a way to strengthen our organs? That's the thing.
That's a good question, and I don't think that's something that organs you can just like get stronger or have, because they don't have muscle on them. They're encased in muscle, like the outer. So our bodies would get stronger, but I think our insides would get like crushed by the weight. So I'll look that up though. But if I'm right, I remember hearing.
Let's see. Look it up. I'm very curious. Get water and move my ADHD ass. Holy moly. Do what you want to do. There ain't no rules. It's up to you.
Gravity can highly effective for certain athletes and fitness goals, but it is not suitable for everyone and should not be done. Okay, so hypergravity, weighted vests. Okay, cool. Yeah. What is this?
hypergravity chambers. Goku, the Super Saiyan, the one who must save
All right,
us
so
all.
maybe I'll do it like this. What if?
What if what?
What if I trained in 50
Times gravity?
Yeah, 50 times gravity.
You'd be dead. Let's see. That's my assumption. I could be wrong. If you guys want to know. That's my absolute assumption. Undisputed. 10 times Earth gravity.
When endurance would require years of decades to adapt to survive. At 10 times gravity, your body would feel like 10 times heavier than normal. For example, a 188-pound person would effectively be carrying 1,800 pounds.
Yeah, you get crushed. You would die. You're not used to pulling that type of weight or holding that weight.
So what about
1 times
3
or 2 times?
All right, fine. Let's do 2. Okay, all right. If Earth's gravity suddenly doubled in about 19.6 seconds twice, the world would be unrecognizable and survival would be a major challenge. Weight and movement. You would feel twice as heavy, making walking, running, lifting objects far harder. Even small items would feel like heavy luggage. Muscles and bone. Muscles would need to grow larger, hypertrophy to support the extra load, and bones would become denser to resist stress. Heart and lungs. The heart would have to pump hard. Oh shit, that's right. Yeah, because the force against greater downward pressure, possibly enlarging or failing over time. Breathing would be more labor, as the chest wall would resist the more weight. Blood flow. Less blood would reach the brain, increasing fainting episodes.
Holy shit. This is a not fun world.
Spine compression would shorten stature over generations.
Spine shortage would happen over generations.
For everyone that's under like 5'7", 5'6", you guys would be good.
No, you get shorter. The taller we get shorter. Everyone's getting shorter.
Over generations, yeah.
Over generations, we're getting shorter and shorter. Fuck that.
Long-term adaptation. Without introversion, chronic strain would lead to joint damage, cardiovascular strain, reduced mobility. Birds, trees, water, lakes, rivers might... lakes and rivers might deepen due to increased water pressure, surface tension. Effects could change the formation of the earth.
The what could change the formation of the earth?
The water.
The water could change the formation of the earth?
Actually, I didn't think about that. That's actually true. So surface tension, which is like 0.5, right? The pressure or the tension from that would increase because the amount of the gravity pull. So if we had a trench or like water would push down. So water would be more. So if we had this much water, let's say, like outside, we're just hypothetically speaking, it would probably be even more deeper because of the amount of pressure.
So it would deepen the floors.
Yeah,
the floors in the water.
Yeah, that's what it's
okay.
That's the hypothesis.
I got you. I get what you're saying. Okay. Well, how this relates to working out, we know our lungs and our hearts would be either weaker or stronger, depending on who you are.
But through generations, maybe we would get better, or we would just be really strong, short people. We'd all be dwarves.
Yeah. Holy shit.
We'd all be dwarves.
We'd all be strong, short people.
Yeah, strong, short people. You know, fucking Logan's running around.
You too, motherfucker. You fucking 5'7", 5'8".
Yeah.
I will say, most people wish they were fucking taller. Everyone that's like tall wants to be taller. Everyone that's short wants to be taller. There's no one that's ever like, unless I speak to some girls. Some girls I talk to, like I know this girl that's like 4'9" or 5'1". She's like, I'm good with my height. So some people out there you meet are really okay with their height. And because they've accepted it over time, they don't want to change it. They're accepting of it, and it's their personality. Like me, I'm okay. Would I love to be 6 foot? Sure, but I love like my height. I do. Because like when I wrestle people, it's like, oh shit, I'm going against a smaller guy. Like a smaller guy I got them, and then you beat them in wrestling. It's like, what the fuck? And they can't handle it because it's ego. And that's another thing is like, When it comes to just wrestling, I do not agree with combat sports that get too aggressive. Like, I won't start sparring people unless it's a lot of money, and even then I won't spar because it gets too aggressive and it gets too crazy to where it becomes a real fight and it's no longer a sparring session. It's a real match. And that happens all the time in sparring. Like, you get people that are either getting ready for a fight or just do it for fun. Like, I saw that Giorgio guy. I don't know if you've seen him.
Oh, yeah.
He wrestles. He got beat by Armin Saryukan. And Armin is just an absolute animal in the paint, dude. Like, he'll grapple you, he'll jump on top of you, he'll push you away, and then he's wrestled with Khamzat Chimaev, which is going to be a UFC match where he's going to fight Sean Strickland, and Sean Strickland's going to fight. And I Sean Strickland, dude, he's got a crazy endurance, and he's a cool white guy. He's a cool white guy. He's that old white. He's that like white guys that don't give a fuck. He's like, man, fuck you. I say that. He don't give a rat's ass about nothing. And I respect that. I do respect someone who says what's on their mind, you know? And don't go in the comments saying, oh, do you support this? No. It's the fact that I support someone who is just themselves, okay? And when Khamzat fights him or when Sean Strickland, they fight each other, I worry because it's like, these Russians, man, they're do or die.
Do or die.
They're do or fucking die, man. Like, they just have this mentality of, I'm going to kill you. This is not a competition. I'm here to kill you. I want to kill you. I'm going to kill you. If he dies, he dies. Brother, you are burger, brother. I'm going to wrestle you. I'm going to kill you. You are nothing to me. And the next thing you know, after they win, Allah after everything after that, which is beautiful. It's good. They're religious, but they don't take breaks. And when they do take breaks, I think it's for Ramadan. They take breaks here and there, but otherwise than that, it's like 365, no days off.
It's dedication to their training, and I can understand. That's just amazing in itself. I'll say that.
Fucking fantastic, but it's hard to beat. You know, I'm not saying Khamzat Chimaev is unbeatable, but you're going to see this, and I'm counting this right now. Fighting world is going to be taken over by Russians, anyone from Dagestan, anyone that's just loves fighting, and America is going to try to adopt that, and we're going to take a long time to catch up, UFC-wise and grappling-wise and bare-knuckle fighting-wise. Like, these fighters are just going to be balls to the walls, and I'm going to see it. You're going to see it. Balls to the walls. Fights are going to be more interesting. Fights are going to be now about, because let's be honest here, and this is a big statement right now, but I'm sure I can take very low, even you two could take low-level UFC fighters that are starting out, that just got into the UFC, that are just entertainment. A lot of what UFC is, that should be, needs to be grappling. If your grappling game sucks, you're going to suffer. You are going to suffer so bad. Unless you're really good at getting up from the ground, you take on one of these Dagestani guys that just grapples you and holds you with their leg and puts you in a rear naked chokehold or gets you in an arm triangle or stomps on your feet or just starts holding you like a bear. Dude, they don't let go. They constrict around you like a boa and they don't want to let go of you. You're like, oh my gosh, like what the fuck? This is not a fight anymore. And people hate that. People don't want to see a grapple. They don't want to see a hug fest, but that's the casual fans. I don't mind because I know that's skillful. And I'll tell you this.
I can understand you. There's the entertainment part and yeah.
There's a skill part.
Yeah.
And most fans don't want to see grappling. They want to see a knockout. They want to see a kick to the head. They want to see a flying elbow. They want to see a spinning back fist, you know? They want to see or a flying knee, like waka pow, you know, or an uppercut. You know, a tap is not as entertaining to the masses. What's entertaining is those knockouts that I told you. Most people will find a knockout way more entertaining. And of course it is. It's a knockout, but that's not what a lot of these guys do. Their game is grappling. And they're so precise with it, they destroy most people because that's a lot of what they train. And again, they got the cauliflower ear. Those ears, if you have those ears, dude, that means you're a pretty damn decent grappler. Like you are in the paint with other people, grappling, having cartilage enter your fucking ear. I don't know the logistics of it or how it happens, but I think it's like cartilage either builds up blood or blood becomes thickened and it becomes cartilage. I don't know. It's like something you have to look it up. But it's gross. It's not great. I don't want it, but I respect anyone who has it because that damage to your ears, that dedication to grappling, that dedication to fighting, getting those ears, again, It's worth it for them. It works. It works.
I get you.
I can't see anyone else trying to beat those guys who are just do or die grapplers, do or die, Islam, do or die, Dagestan grappling, and these guys grapple, 5, 6 times, 7 times a day. Like I've watched Khabib literally like destroy people. I've seen this guy go to Dagestan and get destroyed by most of the Dagestan people there, and he's actually beaten one. But the guy was a little older. He beat him, but they're so humble and they're so nice. They're such nice, humble people. And they're funny as fuck. They'll make fun of you like, you Americans, you are burger. You are. I watched Khabib like wrestle this guy or grapple this guy who beat Aiden Ross because Aiden Ross he can't wrestle right now.
No.
He doesn't train like that. If you guys don't know who Aiden Ross is, he's a streamer, big time streamer. Shout out to him. But he was, I think either he went to Dagestan or he went somewhere to meet them, and he got his ass kicked by all of them, of course, because he doesn't grapple. And then the guy that beat him, Khabib, wrestled him, and he's like, I don't know what his name was. He's like, listen, brother, you are Big Burger. You are wrestling. Your wrestling was good, and look at you now. Big burgers. Big burgers. And it's funny because I used to call my friends that in middle school. I used to be like, man, you're a fucking burger, man. You suck. It's like, because like a burger is like a lose. Like, what are you, a burger? Like you fat burger? It's like someone who's slow or someone who's like not good. Not slow in a mentally challenged state. Slow in a sense that like you suck.
Yeah,
you suck. You're a burger now. Like you're a fat, fucking disgusting cheeseburger from McDonald's, Who has the best cheeseburgers in your opinion out of all? Like, let's say fatties wise. Like, we're going Five Guys. We're going Shake Shack.
I don't think Shake Shack has great burgers. I would say if I had to pick any of them, I probably would say right now Five Guys.
Five Guys.
I think Five Guys has probably the best burgers in my opinion. But like, don't get me wrong, I love burgers.
Me too. Like a real cheeseburger.
Yeah. And fuck you for bringing that up because like my I want one so bad now, but I can't.
Oh, never. I won't eat a cheeseburger even if you paid me. I won't. With the bread? No, I won't.
Would you make your own?
No. I wouldn't. I wouldn't even eat cheese. I stay away from cheese. I haven't had cheese. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. Like a real pizza. I haven't had pizza, I think, since November or December. 2025. I'm serious. I won't. That's when my grandmother literally offered us pizza.
I know. She
like,
just
nope.
did that.
I'm like, nope.
Yeah.
That's the devil. I'm like, no, fuck no. I've worked too hard for this body. I'm not gonna ruin it in one meal. Fuck that. And I know people will say, oh, you can cheat. No, you can't. You feel like shit. I feel like shit when I eat like shit. So I like feeling energized and hyper like I am right now and motivated. And I feel like once you eat that bull crap,
I think making your own is different because you know what the ingredients you put in.
Yes, I still won't eat it though.
No, but like okay, so here's an example. Like let's say you got 90-10 beef made into a patty.
90-10 beef.
Yeah.
90% what?
Like 90% lean, 10% fat.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just straight beef.
Yeah, and you take that. And let's say you made your own bread. Sourdough bread.
Then you bought it from the market or you grew it yourself?
Sourdough?
Yeah.
No, you make it.
Oh, you make it? Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know nothing about making nothing, all right? So
I don't know how to make nothing. I don't make nothing except for streaming.
Streaming, working out, cold showers.
Yeah, that's all I know.
Literally, it's our whole life now.
Making your own. Yeah, I know how to make sourdough. So, I mean, it's a process, but like... So if you made your own bread, took the beef, everything else, you did all that, you got your own vegetables, whatever the case is, and let's say, all right, fine, no cheese. You wouldn't eat it?
I wouldn't eat cheese.
I said no cheese.
Oh, no cheese. Yeah, I would. It's sourdough. Yeah, it's the healthiest burger ever. That's not going to kill me. Yeah, sure. Like over time. Yeah, why not? I don't, listen, again...
I know what I got to do, guys.
Oh, he's
I'm gonna make this man some sourdough burger.
And what's crazy is that what is gluten like? there's this thing now, and it's been not now, but it's been this way for a long time of gluten intolerances. Now people are becoming more gluten intolerant, or just gluten's not good for you. It's not good for your digestive system, which is why I cut bread out, because I love bread, but I cut it out. And I've said this: bread to me is just doesn't feel good. I don't feel like I have enough energy. I don't feel like that cortisol is worth it for me. I don't know what you guys eat, but I'll tell you this right now. I don't eat bread. I used to eat Dave's bread. I tried eating some gluten-free bread. Didn't feel great.
Gluten is a group of proteins found in certain grains, primarily wheat, barley, and rye, that gives it its doughy and its elasticity to help foods maintain their shape. But it can cause health issues in some individuals. Okay.
Let me see. What are these health issues? Let's see. Gluten's a family of storage proteins formerly known as prolamins, found naturally in grains such as wheat, barley, rye, what you were saying, triticale, a wheat-rye hybrid in wheat. The main proteins are glutenin and gliadin right there, while
gliadin
barley contains horridines and rye contains secalins. These proteins are responsible for the elastic, sticky texture of dough, allowing bread and other baked goods to rise and retain moisture. Gluten can also be present in processed foods where it is added as a thicker stabilizer or protein supplement, including soy sauce, certain salad dressings, sauces, gravies, flavored chips, beer, and some processed meats. We don't eat no beers.
No.
Oats themselves are naturally gluten-free, but they may be contaminated with gluten during process. So now, here we go. Most people can digest gluten without issues, but some individuals experience adverse reactions, celiac disease, an autoimmune disorder in which gluten triggers the immune system to attack the small intestine, leading to nutrient deficiencies, digestive problems, and other health complications. Others may have non-celiac gluten sensitivity, experiencing symptoms like bloating, diarrhea, headaches, or skin rashes. I have noticed that. My skin does break out a little bit more when I eat bread. I'm not lying to you. I do.
What bread? Like, hold on. So I just want to make sure that I understand this. So the bread that you eat, but you've never had homemade bread.
No.
Okay, so that's something you would have to try and at least once.
So experience symptoms like bloating, diarrhea, headache, or skin rashes without intestinal damage. Additionally, wheat allergy involves an immune response to wheat proteins, including gluten, cause mild severe allergic reactions. For those with gluten-related disorders, a gluten-free diet is necessary, focusing on natural gluten-free foods such as fruits, vegetables, legumes, nuts, seeds, fish, eggs, and poultry, while avoiding contaminated grains and processed foods containing gluten. In summary, gluten is a functional protein in grains that enhance food texture and structure, but it can be harmful to individuals with celiac disease, gluten sensitivity, or wheat allergy. It's probably best to avoid it, to be honest with you. Let's pick it up. It's probably best to avoid it, which sucks because I love bread and I like my avocado toast, but now does sourdough have gluten in it? Is there sour-free gluten dough? Sorry, gluten-free sourdough?
Well, hold on. First,
sour-free gluten dough. What am I saying?
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that would make sense. Okay, so sourdough bread is not gluten-free, but it does have less gluten than regular bread due to the natural fermentation process.
It don't matter. Can't have bread. Can't have bread. It has gluten in it. It's fucking up our intestines. That's it. That's what we got so far. Slowly but surely.
But bread has been around for 1,000 years or so. It was a staple of everybody's diet. I don't think you can just cut that off. I'm not saying you.
You got sweet potatoes. You got baked potatoes.
No, but you hear me out. I don't think you could just say that, oh, bread is just bad for everybody. It's been around. Civilizations have been used bread for necessities for hundreds and hundreds of years. Mexican culture, they made pita bread, tortillas, and then you have Indians who were they did I think it was pita breads and so forth. Even bread was a staple in a lot of civilizations, but then again, the way they got their flour or how they got it was different. So it might be how we get our flour now. It might be more processed.
There you go. You hit the nail in the coffin. It might be more processed now. The bread back then might have been a little healthier than it is now. In different countries, the bread might be a lot healthier. Maybe there's no gluten. Maybe there is gluten.
No, yeah, I don't know all that, but I'm just saying that bread has been around. Like that was the invention of bread saved civilizations.
Well, how did it save civilizations?
Because it became something that was like you could make it and it didn't go bad like instantly. It was something that you could give like your knights. It gave them energy, calories. It was something that you could give out mass produced to, your civilization. Bread was like, I'm pretty sure you've seen The Gladiator, right? The movie?
Is that with Russell Crowe?
Yes.
I've seen bits and pieces. I don't know much about it. Why?
Well, one of the scenes, if I'm right, guys, that they, during one of the, his like gladiatorial fights, for the people that were in the stands, they would toss them bread.
The fighters' bread?
No, the spectators.
Who's tossing them bread?
That would be like the king or the emperor at the time would like, people would go out and to the spectators, they would throw out bread to them.
Okay, so instead of being a hot dog guy.
Yeah, it would be a bread man.
A bread man.
A bread man. But,
bread!
Yeah.
Here we go! Thank you!
But bread also back then was also a lot harder too. And harder bread means that like the way it's been made is also different. Now we have like bleached, unbleached flour, stuff like that. It is, I'm pretty sure, bleached and unbleached flour.
What is bleached and unbleached flour?
I believe it's a chemical process to make the flour last longer, if I'm right. Bleached flour.
Let's get that up. Let's figure that out. Bleached and unbleached flour. Holy moly. Bleached and unbleached flour. Can you guys believe this stuff? They have bleached and unbleached flour? Like, who thinks of this shit? Here we go. I wonder what the hell they were thinking when making that. Hey, Greg, let's make bleached and unbleached flour and then let's sell the unbleached.
There we go.
What's popping?
Bleached flour is chemically treated for a whiter, softer texture, while unbleached flour is a naturally aged, offering a stronger gluten structure and more complex flavor. Bleached flour undergoes chemical treatment with agents like chlorine gas, benzoyl peroxide, or
benzoyl peroxide.
A word that I'm definitely not going to try because that sounds like
say it. Azodicarbonamide. Azodicarbonamide. Wow.
To speed up the natural aging process. Whiten the flour and modify protein structure. This results in a finer, softer texture and can enhance the volume in baked goods. Unbleached flour, on the other hand, is allowed to age naturally over weeks or months with an oxidation strengthening gluten, and it develops a slightly sweeter, more complex flavor. No chemical additives are used in the unbleached flour, making it preferred by artisan bakers and health connoisseurs.
Okay, now is there gluten in it? Effects in baking, gluten and textures. Let me see. Bleached flour produces a softer, more elastic dough, which is ideal for light, airy breads, sandwich, loaves, and pastries. Unbleached flour develops a stronger gluten network, giving bread a chewier texture and more pronounced structure, which is often flavored for artisan or rustic bread. A summary: bleached flour, a chemically treated, softer, whiter, milder flavor, good for light breads and pastries. Unbleached flour, naturally aged, stronger gluten. We don't like gluten. Richer flavor, preferred for artisan, health conscientious baking. Both are safe and nutritionally similar, and the choice depends on desired texture, flavor, and baking style. But it seems like unbleached. Let me see, chemically treated, softer, whiter. But chemically treated, I don't like to see.
No.
Naturally aged sounds better. So unbleached flour is what you want.
And I make unbleached bread.
Okay, I guess we'll try it for the one time, but I still wouldn't put bread in my diet. For me personally, I wouldn't, because I don't like.
I'll make you bread. How about that?
A piece of it, sure.
I'll make it right here.
I'm so, yeah, right.
I'll make it
Make it
right
at your
here.
house, bring it over here. I'll eat it here. I'm not having to cook bread in my house. Not that I don't trust you. It's just I don't feel like wasting time with doing that stuff. I don't feel like doing this. No bueno. No bueno, dude.
But yeah. So. Yeah.
Unbleached flour.
Yep.
Unbleached flour is cool. What is the worst food in your opinion?
Oh, I mean, if we're gonna just flat out, I would say fast food in general. Fast food in general is just bad.
Did you hear what McDonald's might do? There's like a rumor going around what they're going to do.
No.
They're going to do a subscription. Apparently, this is like in the beta testing stages. I heard this on a Joe Rogan podcast. I looked it up. There's no known things of it, but there's been, I think, rumors going around on the internet saying that there's going to be a subscription that you pay $52 a month and you get free food from McDonald's, but you pay $52 a month. Right? It's like Netflix. It's like a Netflix subscription for free McDonald's. Not free. You know, of course, they can say, oh, well, it's Netflix, it's on free. No. You pay for Netflix. You know, either it's $15 a month or $20 a month. And you get to whatever foods that you want or shows that you want. Man. That's going to be wild. You're going to see people outside of McDonald's every day. Hot cakes. Burritos.
I mean, Max. From a business point of view, that's solid. Like,
right?
I like from a business point of view, I could see that. I'd be like, you know what? Absolutely. You pay this. You get an unlimited amount of this. So basically, and not, I'm not gonna lie, McDonald's is an addicting thing. It's the entire company is built on the whole idea. Like, I make this thing so it smells good, it tastes good. Like, they have this whole science department. Like where they
the sauces are fucking good.
You
ever had sweet and sour sauce?
Yeah.
The barbecue sauce.
Like everything about it is built to make you want and savor it. And so that would, from a business point of view, good job. For society, oh, that's bad. That's real bad. That is super, super, super bad. I do not think that is a good idea. That is horribly bad.
Dude, I used to eat McDonald's 3 times a week, 4 times a week. I don't know. I used to eat a lot. I used to eat like their breakfast pancakes all the time. All the time. I'd get 6 pancakes. I get 2 orders of hotcakes, 2 burritos, 2 hash browns. I was eating like a fatty, dude. I was eating like a fucking fatty at the in my early 20s and like my teens. I'd get Popeyes. But Popeyes is good, man.
Yeah.
Popeyes chicken. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Their chicken tenders, dude.
Man.
Their mashed potatoes, their rice, their mac and cheese. I'd put ketchup on the mac and cheese. Ketchup on mac and cheese. Some people think that's the devil. I didn't get into White Castle as much. But you know what is the best?
You want to hear a funny story?
Go ahead.
Me and my friend, a long time ago, shout out to Donovan, we got 2 Crave cases.
Crave?
And there would be like 30 White Castle burgers.
Oh my gosh.
I had 30, he had 30. It was so bad that we ate them. Like by the time we were done, we were just laying on the floor, dying. Oh my God, our stomachs were ripped up. It was, oh my God, those bathrooms, 30.
30 burgers.
30.
So what did you get? He had 15, you had 15?
No, he had 30.
Each?
I had 30.
Oh wait. So he had 30. It was 60 burgers in total?
Yeah, he had a Crave case and I had a Crave case.
Oh, that's crazy. That's so crazy. Holy shit. Your stomach was ruptured, huh?
Oh yeah, we even called. There was a warning label that said, if anything, you can call a White Castle place. We had called up and we were like, we're not feeling good, and they were like, well, how many did you eat? We were like, 30, and they were like, why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Yo, wait, so there's a warning label? What do they do?
It was it was like, if you're not feeling well, call. I think we called corporate, and we were like, oh, we're not feeling good from eating 30 burgers. They were just like, why would you do that then?
What was the end result?
Oh, they hung up. They hung up on us.
Yeah, just eat our burgers and die and then go F yourselves later. Yeah, just eat our fucking burgers. Why would you do that? What's the fucking point of you putting the actual label on there? For them to just, you call and then just die on the phone?
If you have any concerns or something like that, please call this number. It was really funny. We were in our teens too.
That's when you can get away with that shit.
Yeah, that was too funny. We also did we also did a challenge at McDonald's where we each got 240. I think it was like 220. So it was 20 and 20. Yeah, 40 chicken nuggets. And we had to eat them all. I'm not gonna lie, guys. By the 20th chicken nugget,
my goodness,
every chicken nugget tasted like cardboard. We were over there drinking like Dr. Pepper and Pepsi and whatever to just like try to. We ate all 40. It was bad. That was really bad.
Dude, McDonald's doesn't taste the same anymore. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Like the pancakes still taste the same, but the chicken nuggets taste like garbage now. I don't know who's taking over like the food department in that spot, dude. But you go there and you eat some of the food there, like the nuggets don't taste the same when I was a kid.
No,
or when I was like a teenager, like the nuggets had like a crispier. They tasted different. They tasted a lot, like at least more tastier. You eat a nugget and it's bland. It doesn't have a lot of flavor to it. Some of them, and I can't tell you how many times I've gotten food and had hair and I would get so fucking pissed off. But my dirty fuck ass would still eat it anyway. I'm just like, move the hair. Just pretend it wasn't there. Dude, I'm such a hungry fat bastard that I will just eat and eat and eat. I was like, okay, this hair, I'm not going to bring the food back because you want to know why? I fucking need to eat. I need to eat, goddammit. But McDonald's, again, their pancakes were off the hook. They had Mac. They had this guy named Mac Tonight. He's like a moon guy.
Okay.
That would like go on this piano and start singing. I was literally listening to it last night of like Michael Jackson. That song I was just all day though. Ooh, what you want to do? There ain't no rules. It's up to you. So they'd have a remix, and I don't know if McDonald's would have. I might look it up right now if McDonald's had that commercial with Mac Tonight. Mac Tonight original commercial.
When that clock strikes
It is.
6:30, babe, time to head for.
Is this a new thing?
That's an old. Look how good fucking McDonald's look, dude. They don't like that now. Where you getting that burger at? Where's that burger?
It's Mac tonight. Come on, make it Mac tonight.
And that was it. That was the commercial. You know? And the Mac Tonight commercial, off the hook. Guy fucking, he's creepy dude. Can you look up why Mac Tonight was canceled? Was he just too creepy for kids to watch because he's just a giant moon? Just fucking making all these gestures. I've actually never seen that original commercial. I've always heard Michael Jackson version.
Mac Tonight was removed partly due to its lawsuit over the use of Bobby Darwin's song and later cultural controversy surrounding the character.
Okay. Ooh, what's that cultural controversy? Moon had a crooner playing the piano, singing parody of Bobby Darin's "The Mac the Knife." Okay, character quickly became popular, appearing in the imaginative commercial and helping McDonald's expand dinner sales beyond daytime hours. Despite the successful Mac Tonight was retired just a few years later. I can't remember.
Claiming the campaign infringed on the father's trademark and vocal style. As a result, McDonald's stopped using the song and largely retired the character. Attempts to reboot Mac Tonight in the 1990s, including a NASCAR sponsorship, they were successful. Okay, so it was partly because of the controversy of the character and using the song,
a parody song.
Yeah, and infringed on the, I guess, like the copyrights.
Due to a combination of legal challenges, so Mac Tonight was removed due to a combination of legal challenges over the use of Bobby Darn's song and the later negative cultural association with it emerged online. While the character remains a nostalgic icon in the 1980s, advertising these factors prevented McDonald's from continuing or reviving the campaign. The later controversial title of Mac Tonight was appropriated online as Moon Man, a meme associated with racist and white supremacist content. The misuse of the character further complicated any potential revival. Co-creator Peter Contrulis, however you say that name, stated that due to how the character has been twisted in recent years, bringing Mac Tonight was back was unlikely. Damn. They killed the character. He's cool though, man. He's got glasses on. He's a moon man. Hopefully he doesn't fucking attack you and steal your food. But he's a cool character, man. Mac Tonight. That's the guy that fucking wore him? If you guys don't know, we're looking at who was originally Mac Tonight. Mac Tonight. All right. I mean, he's a creepy guy, though. He's a little creepy to look at if I was a kid.
Like without the mask on? Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
With,
Or
no, like
the
just
mask?
with the with like the.
Oh, the moon
It's
mask.
like a banana from this angle.
Yeah, it does. It does look like a banana.
I just thought he was removed because of he was creepy, but no, Mac Tonight apparently is just look at him. What the fuck is that, dude?
What's the mask?
Oh my gosh. Those can't be his eyes. If those are the eyes, I'd fucking creeped out.
That's your new Halloween mask.
Right? No, I would go as Mac Tonight and just never say anything. Just creep people the fuck and just like stare at people. Just fucking stare at little kids, stare at fucking people, and just be like, yeah. A burger, shake, you know, just say nothing. Just say nothing.
You'd
and
be walking
chase
around with
people. You
McDonald's.
cannot say anything. Walk, yes, with a burger, a shake, something. That would be such a fucking cool idea because he's so creepy. Look at him. He's a creepy bastard. I thought he had a joint in his mouth for a second. Like
Yeah,
this
when you
thing.
got a chance, guys, you can look up Mac Tonight.
Mac Tonight's basically a mascot that McDonald's used for their dinner time menu and for late hours, I guess, to promote their dinner menu. And he was removed because they used a parody song of another artist's song. And they decided, you know what, there's a lawsuit for that, you can't do this, and they removed it. But then later online, he was memed as Moon Man, and he served as a white supremacist mascot.
Well, it was a controversy that it was the assumption that they associated Moon Man as a white supremacist. I mean,
What is going on?
Yeah.
This is crazy. I love it.
That was like
Not
yeah.
white supremacy, but I'm saying I love the idea of people trying to change shit. It's so fucking stupid. It's great.
But yeah. Anyway, Logan.
We're ending it like
Yeah,
that?
we gotta end it. We gotta end it like that.
We're not
I'm
white
starving.
supremacists.
I'm hungry. I'm hungry, man.
We're not going to McDonald's. We're not white supremacists.
no.
I might dress up as Moon Man to scare people.
For Halloween.
Halloween. Guys, this was great. I had fun. This was a lot funner. What do you think?
Yeah.
I had a good time. It was
Yeah,
good.
I had a good time. I had a lot of good time, guys.
Moon Man, up in this hoe. Watch me bank, watch me roll. Thank you guys.
Right.
Tempered Podcast.
Yeah.
Emmett, you want to say anything?
Follow, like, tell us how you think about us. Watch our stuff, watch our lifts. If you have any-
TikTok,
Yep.
Tempered Fitness. YouTube, Tempered Fitness. This is our 3rd episode.
Yep.
Logan Vega, Emmett Manziel. Follow. Take care, guys. Be
You have a
safe.
good one.
Mac Tonight.